All right, what we have here today is the new 1 to 6 by 24 Venom from Vortex. It comes in their typical Vortex packaging. Nice, solid flip open box with padding on each side to protect the scope during shipping. Comes with the reticle and scope manual. Overall, very good packaging. This is a 1 to 6 second focal plane scope, coming in at 10.3 inches in length and 19.5 ounces. Has an eye relief of 3.6 inches and features the AR-BDC-3 reticle and MOA. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to look at all the details. After we take off the foam padding, we can see they included a throw lever recessed into the back of one side, which is very nice at this price point. On the other side, there is a sunshade, which I haven't used at all, but it is nice that it is included. Inside that sunshade, they include the tool that will allow you to attach the throw lever and remove and install the battery cap. Vortex does include flip-up scope caps in the box as well. They're not the best ones, but they do the job nicely and they are included for free. So far in my testing, they have not fallen off, but that is still a sample size of one. Overall fit and finish of the scope is very nice. It feels solid in your hands and does not give you the impression of a $300 Chinese made optic. It has capped turrets both for windage and elevation. And when we remove the turret caps, we have a very nice large turret that has 24 MOA of adjustment. The windage goes to 12 left and 12 right and is appropriately marked. There are witness marks on the scope body, which will allow you to line up your turrets easily. They do not have a zero stop, but they do allow you to reset your turrets to zero after you zero your rifle. The magnification ring is very smooth, but it does have a fair bit of resistance. So I guess it's a great thing that they did include a throw lever in the box. The scope has your standard fast focus eyepiece. It adjusts smoothly and feels very solid. Now let's go ahead and put on the throw lever that is included in the box. With the throw lever attached, it becomes much easier to adjust the magnification. The lever can be installed anywhere on the ring, and it makes moving from minimum to max magnification a breeze. This is the AR-BDC-3 reticle, and I've included the MOA subtensions that Vortex chose. Take a look at the illumination on this scope. It has 6 positions with an off in between each one. Starting at setting 6, with the white light in the background, you can see the reticle illumination is not visible past setting 4. With the white light removed, you can see that the illumination is visible all the way down to setting 2. But setting 1 is not visible until there's almost no light. And personally, I do not see a use for this setting. I can see this reticle in the daytime in the desert sun. No, it is not as bright as a red dot, but overall I am very pleased with the illumination in the scope. Looking out my window and moving up through the magnification, I am very pleased with the glass quality Vortex uses in this scope. For $300, it is quite impressive the detail and quote-unquote resolution you get. I feel it punches way above its price point in this category. Panning from the left to the right and back, that road sign is at about 300 yards, and the yellow Caterpillar machine is around 500 to 520. Moving up to 6x, we have a clear image of that cat and can easily identify anything needed. I am quite impressed that the tree at about 20 yards is in focus, as well as the sign and the brick wall. Just look at how clear everything looks with all the varying distances. With the illumination turned on, you can see that it is still visible even in the middle of the day with very bright sunshine. Looking out towards the mountains, the first thing you'll notice is how wide the field of view is on 1X with this scope. We can still see the illumination here, and it does a great job at giving the reticle contrast to the environment, especially if shooting into darker areas or at black targets. Those buildings way out there are part of my local shooting range. They are about 9,500 yards away. It really shows you the true sharpness of the glass in this optic. It is the best you can get for $300, I believe. You can see back here at 1X, as the cars move in and out of the frame, there is a slight bit of fisheye, but it is not that bad at all, and is very easy to get behind the scope. The clarity on the edges of the glass is very nice as well. You can see as the tree comes into view on the bottom right corner that it has full color and is still in focus. Just watch as those cars go in and out of the scope body. You can see that they pretty much do stay in a straight line. There is a little bit of a shift, but is very small and easily manageable. Again, the field of view on this scope is extremely large at 1X. Vortex claims it to be 127 feet at 100 yards, and it looks to be every bit of that. As we pan over and zoom in on the solar panels of the roof, they are about 250 yards away. They are very easy to see. The reticle is still very clear, and the subtensions are perfect for any of the holds you need to make. The best way to set those up would be to get your drop data from a ballistics chart and then match them up to the MOA drops in the reticle. The windage holds are also very nice and not commonly found on 1 to 6 power LPVOs. I'm going to leave you with this view that amazed me the first time I looked out there. The scope truly impressed me, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who is in the market for a general use LPVO and doesn't want a fiber wire reticle. If you have any other recommendations or requests for future optic reviews, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, and remember, life is what you make it.